What's up, squishy people? Neo Beowulf here, and this fine evening we are going to play ourselves some Astroneer because it's a nice, cozy game, and I feel like we've earned playing a nice, cozy game. Yeah, you keep it adjustment here. There we go, perfect. You know, it's funny. Streaming on Twitch, the chat starts at the top, and streaming on YouTube, the chat starts at the bottom, and it throws me off because I catch it in the corner of my eye when I'm looking at the screen, and I just see it flicker like something happened, so I just instinctively look at the top, and I'm like, oh, nobody said anything. And then I look toward the bottom, and then there's chat. What's up, Madros? How you doing, bro? Nice to see you this day. I'm rocking my best girl shirt. We are going to do some planetary exploration. Maybe some space. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we get around to making a spaceship. Eating some dinner. Me too, brother. Me too. I got me some... I earned a treat. So I got me some Zaxby's. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Although I am still bitter at Zaxby's because they sell fried cheddar bites. Again, I'm a strong believer if you sell a fried cheese product, it should be codified into law that you must also provide marinara. And they do not, which is atrocious. Atrocious. And they got rid of their good hot sauce. Now it's just like watered down Tabasco. I don't know what the decision point behind that was, but it's stupid. Yeah, I'm totally not a ranch guy, though. I'm missing something. Oh, yeah. Headphones. And the controller helps too, yeah? Freaking cords all... Alright, cords all over the place. Alright. We left off. We just got our little infinity generator here. We got a little generator. It produces 1 unit of power, which is enough to pretty much infinitely use our buggy, take it into caves. We can charge our backpack with it. It's just, in my opinion, the first great thing that you can get to help with exploration. What's up, Mr. Moore? Good to see you, beautiful. How you doing? Next. I'm just kidding. What's up, next? Good to see you, man. Oh, what were we working on? We got some bits going. Hang on, let's see. Let's stick to the mission log. Stick to the plan, Bloodbath. Stick to the plan. Meanie.
Don't be such a meanie. They're nice humans.
Attach a small horn to the completed terrarium. Perform proper emotes and use terrarium to collect. Okay, so connect horn to this. Who's that? Pokemon! What you want me to do? Jump for joy? Oh yeah, I think I'm supposed to dance. Then keep them on your side of the caves! Oh man. Should be blasting some metal in honor of Ozzy. Untouchable. Dun, 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 dun. See? It did it. Dun, dun, dun. You want some more? Throw down some sick moves. Are we good? wake you up. Do we dance more? Do we transport this to you? I am quite uncertain what we're supposed to do. Oh, there we go. Befriend. Get in your cage and regret your decision for all of eternity. Greatly illuminates an area. Sup, homie? You were way bigger than your cage a moment ago. How is everyone tonight? Anybody playing any good games? Majos, I know you're probably like reading. But what about you, Next? What about you, and more? Let's put our pet ski down. We should forever hang out here. Friggin' hiccups, man. Ate my food too fast. See? Get some bites. Bang! The xenobiology lab requires a scan. Place it on the... Okay. Place it to scan it. I think we can manage that. Phantasmophobia. Nice. I would like a game like that, but AAA and single player. Because, you know how I am with the multiplayers. I am assuming DCT scanner? Guessing by the cutscene-ish move. Yes. How is it we get, like, two of the greatest RPGs ever made back-to-back? Actually, 3. I guess you could count Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 in that as well. Though I've never played it, it's pretty damn beloved too. Wait, what are we? What were we doing? Oh, you know what? I always forget that you can check your mission log from here too. Okay, we did that. So complete. Provide more power. We can do that. We have a means to provide power. Dun, dun, dun. Power wheels. Power wheels. That is not power. This is power. Power. No. Great things were created to free us from the bane of Scarlet Nexus. Okay, started playing funky music at me. Use the data log to activate the tracker. Activate. A resilient companion who lets you breathe easily on any adventure when well fed. Oh, that's kind of cool. Expert at finding shiny things when well fed. What does our current one do? Emits a bright light when well fed. Okay, so we could attach pets to our backpack and get the various effects. Okay. I hear you. Makes sense. I didn't do this on the other game. I never realized they provided effects to you. I think we all do, man. I think we all do. Be scary if we didn't. All right, so we got to collect that at a landing pad. Feed your gastropod. Feed it a seed. Okay, this one liked... What did this one like? Blastcore, Blastoise, Splash Pad. What was your favorite food? Yeah, hi. Favorite food? Mutant Hisbean seed. Mutant Hisbean? What the f was that? Alright, I'll watch my mouth because we're on YouTube tonight, so, you know. Don't need their AI bots picking up me cussing. What I mean, really, what are they going to do? What are they going to demonetize me? They already took my partner status. Please. They're going to use their AI bot to determine that I'm not 18? His bean. Let's just go for a drive and see if we can't figure out what that is. Because I don't know. Worried about Silent Hill F? Looks like a Souls game instead of a horror game? I understand your position on that. I know you're wanting it to be, yo, what is going on with my buggy? Kind of a traditional Silent Hill. Me personally, Silent Hill was so hit or miss for me that it was more like miss. So it wouldn't bother me. It wouldn't bother me if they changed it up. We literally built a ramp down into the cave. I don't know why I'm making another. I heard a skrbloop. Alright, maybe one of these are the mutant his bane. And then being Souls-like. Yeah, and that's fine. A lot of people are like that. Souls-like games are definitely not everybody's cup of tea. Oh, it's that right there. Let's take two. Oh, did we get rid of our work light? Oh, never mind. We ran out of battery. That's what's going on. Too far from our vehicle. My bad. Let there be light. Okay, well, we found the mutant thingy for the thingy that we needed for the thingy. Cool. Let's go feed our thingy. One of these days, when money permitting, we need to jump into the Liza P DLC. Because Liza P was freaking sweet. Get up there. I thought it was a very nice twist on Pinocchio. Though I am admittedly surprised they did DLC for Liza P. I thought for sure they'd be working on the next one. Rich, if the end of Liza P is to be believed... Spoiler for Liza P ending. 1, 2, 3, alright, spoiler territory. Wizard of Oz should be up next. Which I would be very interested to see their take on Wizard of Oz. That would be pretty damn cool. Yeah, Liza P was very, very good concept. Very good execution, too. Jamie, did you play Wukong? No? Really? I ask because I'm curious how those two compare. Oh, nice. We get another infinite generator for, just for feeding our pet. That's pretty amazing. Where the hell did we put it? Legit, where the hell did we put it? Hello? Oh, there he is. Hey, bud. Boom. Num 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 num. I'm surprised the reward for this is another infinite generator. That's freaking amazing. It's really nice having these infinite generators because they produce the same amount of power as a shelter, 1 unit of energy, so they're easy to take to other planets and just kind of give you the benefits of power that a shelter would. Do you games on your rover's infotainment system? I do not think my ride has been pimped like that. If I were rich, nobody would know it, but there would be signs. I would have a PS5 integrated into my car. Yeah, same here, Jamie. That's why Death Stranding 2 is going to be it until... Oh, what did I say we were going to play next? Was it even this month? I was so disappointed by Death Stranding 2. Both gameplay and story were just... Again, should not have played Clair Obscur first. But, you know, hindsight 2020. What the hell was up next? We were going to play... I think it was Ghost of Yotai. Because I'm confident that one will be good. Borderlands 4 is what, September? Oh, damn, Borderlands 4 is next month. I don't know. We're going to have to pick and choose. We could do Wu Chang. I don't know. All your games feel boring. Dude, I'm telling you. Like, just a quick explanation. No, not going to give any spoilers for Clair Obscur, but that game, a lot like Baldur's Gate 3, set the fucking story bar so high that playing Death Stranding after that, it was just a fucking nosedive off of the story greatness cliff. Just, and not only that, the bar was lowered for Death Stranding 2 that just almost broke my neck. Like, narratively, holy crap, Clair Obscur is phenomenal. Absolute excellence. In fact, I would put it narratively above, well, there's a lot more to Baldur's Gate 3, so I'm not going to say that, but I think the impact is a lot more significant in Clair Obscur because of the music. I think the music of Clair Obscur definitely stands above Baldur's Gate 3. That's an opinion piece. So, you know, it's going to piss somebody off, but I don't know how anybody can make the case that Clair Obscur does not have the most banger, bomb-ass music in existence. I mean, my violin practice now mostly consists of just making poor attempts at playing Clair Obscur instead of Final Fantasy. Resident Evil Requiem. I don't know how I feel about Requiem. Did they show any gameplay? Like, what? Does it play like RE7? Does it play like the old school ones? Does it play like 4? What am I doing? We were doing what? We need a mission. Print a tractor. Okay, great mission. Let's do that. Well, I think the story and narrative in Baldur's Gate 3 is fantastic in its own right. I definitely feel if you aren't playing it because of that, you might be shortchanging yourself. But I'm not going to tell you what you could play. But I would definitely recommend Baldur's Gate 3. Let's see. I do remember that they let you play it in first and third person. It's just, you know what I want out of Resident Evil? I want them to make a scary game. I want them to actually make a horror game, right? Like, 7 was scarier. Actually, 7 was probably the scariest of all the Resident Evil games, which was a surprise, to be honest. And then it fell off a fucking cliff with 8. Jesus, I hated 8 so much. If you want to know why, I'll be more than happy to share it, but I thought 8 was fucking atrocious. We needed compound, didn't we? No, we needed aluminum. We only got one piece? One piece of laterite? I guess it wouldn't hurt us really to go get more. That's true too. You could always play origin characters, which do have a very dedicated backstory. Let's just save that seed. Why not? Do I get anything attached? No. Okay, cool. Let's buggy it. I like to buggy it because the vehicles provide you oxygen. So, oh, that's not my cave. Doop. I think enough of the story of Baldur's Gate 3 does revolve around your character's origin story that it matters. Created characters, I get it. I think the point was just more that playing the origin characters is an option. I guess we'll just make another go down into a cave ramp. It would be kind of cool if you got like a cannon that you could attach to your vehicle to dig with. I mean, you can later in like the rover, but the buggy or the tractor or something. God, can I ever just be close enough to my buggy? Run! I made it a little too steep, I guess. 7 enjoyed until the boat section. Yeah, the boat section was really out of place. I also felt like that. It was very weird. Since we're making another ramp, we might as well do it right-ish. Oh, my poor buggy. Bro, get out of there. Can I just pick you up and move you? It's funny that we can pick up heavier shit than the buggy, but we can't actually pick up the buggy. Get up there! You can do it! Well, before we forget, let's close this up so that annoying crap doesn't have it. There we go. Hey! Where are you going? Oh, you just wanted to help. Okay, see? My buggy's got a mind of its own. It's helping. It's like I heard you were always too far away from your buggy, so I'm just gonna take myself down there. Ah, crap. We delve too deeply and too greedily. You know what they awoke in the depths of Khazad-dûm. Shadow flame. Truth be told, we could just go deeper. Why not? Ah, see? Perfect. All this for some freaking laterite. Yeah, but anyway, back to Resident Evil. I really hope the next Resident Evil is actually scary. It's supposed to be a survival horror series, and I haven't felt like it's a survival horror series in like a really long time. That's why I like Song of Horror so much. For those that have never heard of it or never played it, I strongly suggest Song of Horror. Because it is essentially what if Resident Evil was actually scary and had puzzles that weren't insert the square peg into the, or insert the square emblem into the square hole puzzles. This is also not the first time we've had this speech, so. Song of Horror for anybody out there looking for a good scary game. It's, yeah, again, it is also a good scary game in general. It's very good. Very, very good. Alright, sweet. Now then, let's actually drive and look. You know, I tried Tormented Souls. I think, is that the one that starts off with the chick in the bathtub and she's got her boobies out? Was that Tormented Souls or was that something else? If that was Tormented Souls, honestly, man, I hated it because it's got the old school save system that you have to manually save, and it doesn't give you anywhere near enough items to actually save. So when I died and lost like what was it, like 45 minutes to an hour of progress, I was over it. I was McDunsky's. Thus ended my run with Tormented Souls. I hope they take that lesson into going into Tormented Souls 2 and change that, because that wasn't cool. If they do, I might try it. But again, never got through the story of Tormented, the first one. So, what are we doing down here? All right, Letterite. Oh, looky there. You know what? Do you know what? Let's just bring old vehicular a little bit closer. There we go. Another Daymare game. I don't know if I've played that one. I don't know if I've even heard of that one. There are a lot of Resident Evil type clones. We're just gonna load up, even though we're probably already got some on the ground. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna put the extra one on the vehicle. Why not? Oh, we're carrying around some extra compound. Compound's nice and all, but it's just not while we're here. I'm pretty sure we have to go to a different planet to get the chem station, which is unfortunate. Alright, well, if we ever come down here again, we'll have some waiting on us. Oh, what games have I played? Have I played anything offline that I thought was really good? This, I played through this offline. I just picked it up for like maybe $5 or less on a PlayStation sale. Thought it was excellent, and here we are. I think they're done officially working on the story of Baldur's Gate 3, aren't they? I don't know how that just happened. We just like bounced backwards. Can we ramp this a little bit, please? Oh my god. Let's try that again. Let's just level it off a little bit, because our buggy's pretty sensitive. There we go. I don't even remember what we do. Tractors. Make a tractor. That's right. That costed aluminum, right? Yes. Yes. Okay, sweet. Doom, 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 doom. I've seen a lot of mixed reviews. You know what? I have aluminum sitting on the freaking bench. I've seen a lot of mixed reviews about Wu Chang, and I haven't actually seen anybody play it, which is weird. I think Zaxby's gave me extra chicken this time. I feel like I've been eating these chickens for freaking forever. I started eating like 15 minutes before stream started. I don't know that we even need to unpack the tractor. And it gives us trailer. Cool, cool. Let's just, let's leave those packaged. Print an auto arm and store a resource with an auto arm. That gives us a large extended platform. Find and explore an exocache. Destroy it with dynamite. Okay, we don't have any dynamite. Unlock and print a packager. Ooh, it gives us a medium shredder. Nice. Oh, it outright gives us a shredder. Oh, very nice. Sweet. What else do we got? Unlock 100 schematics in the catalog. Damn, we've already unlocked 49? Oh, yeah, we've mainly been focusing on our missions. That's probably why we've unlocked 49. These shells are on other planets. We don't have dynamite. Alright, the packager we could probably do. Oh, I like that sometimes it puts it really close and other times it puts it way the hell out there. Can't forget the one attached to my pen. Packager! That's probably on the small printer. Small mods, drills, dynamite. Fireworks, trumpet horns. Packager. 1 graphite. Graphite's pretty easiest to get. I'm not gonna go hunting for a frickin' node of it. We're just gonna do it this way. We're gonna use our centrifuge because this is exactly why this thing exists. Graphite. Let that spin up. Oh, we actually went through upcoming games a couple streams ago, I think. Yeah, we had Wu-Chang we were looking at, Ghost of Yotai, Borderlands 4. Man, what else was there? We talked about a bunch of games, and I can't remember a freaking one of them. I think we plotted out what we were going to get. I thought, oh yeah, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is something I want to get, but, you know, again, a lot of these things are probably just going to have to wait till a sale. I've never seen it do that before, where it overlaps a material. That I haven't seen it do that. That was the first. Interesting. Pretty sure packager is something we can pick here. What do we need for dynamite? Explosive powder. Okay. Packager. Here we go. Yeah. Borderlands 4 is a big iffy. I would probably be interested in getting Outer Worlds 2, but not for no $70. That's still $30 overpriced if you ask me. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden 4. Definitely looking at that one. I haven't played a good Ninja Gaiden since like the last one, which was on what? Xbox 360 maybe? It's been a long time. Alright, cool. We actually have a shredder, which is good. To parts unknown, print a small shuttle, print and install oxygenator, and print and attach the solid fuel thruster. Shred, scrap, and trade. Produce scrap, use a trade platform to obtain a trade platform. Wait, was there a trade platform as a reward somewhere? Let's make the auto arm. Maybe there's a quest after that. A lot of these quests are kind of like quest chains. Yeah, I finished all the old Ninja Gaidens. Come to think of it, if it was like a one-off Ninja Gaiden, like Switch specific or something like that, I haven't played it. I'm trying to think. I don't think Ninja Gaiden really branched out much. I know for sure I've beaten all the mainline ones, starting all the way back from the first one on the NES. I believe it or not, as a kid, I finished Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, 3, and then after 3, I think it's when it kind of jumped to. Memory's bad here. I think from there it jumped to. We were dry for a long time, and then again, I have no regular. Maybe there was one on the N64 or something, but then I kind of think it jumped to like Xbox 360. And we were making what? An auto arm. I guess we gotta Learn auto arm, maybe? Solid fuel jump jet. No, that's not what we're looking for. Mod, boost mod, generators. Portable oxygenator, that ain't it. An auto arm. We don't have that. Is it a medium printer thing? Oh, sure enough. Ah, it's going to cost us 1,500 bytes. That's honestly not terrible. We just got to go find some more crap to research. Wait, didn't we have one laying around? I swear I saw like one of the big green... Okay, perhaps I am tripping. Very possible. You know, honestly... Oh, right, medium shredder. We'll get to the shredder here soon. They did just give us a tractor, so, you know... Why not? The tractor has a medium slot, so we can totally just go and get one of those. Oh right, that's backwards. It's weird. I don't know. It's odd. It's odd looking. It's just odd looking. And we need this here. Come here. We're going on the tractor. Alright, let's go find some crafty research. I don't want to say it won't take us long to find one, but as soon as I do, it'll be like 30 minutes before we find something. There's a lot here, like under the trees. In plain sight. That's chlorine. Chlorite? What was it? Ammonia. Ammonium. That's right. We will definitely need more of that here soon. So it's nice that we have a vein close to camp. Alright, seriously, it's going to give me shit. Alright, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to get down and we're going to get some freebies. Because every little bit helps. It's a seed. Wait, was that one? No, research samples. Ah, there is one down there. Gotcha. Well, almost. Seriously? Ah, come on. There we go. No, now you need to... Oh, no, I don't want to go downhill. Thank you. Sheesh. Freaking pen. In fact, beating the original Ninja Gaidens is what kept my head in the game for all the later ones. Because I'd always tell myself, like, Bo, you'd be harder. Like, the first Ninja Gaiden was way harder than this shit. You've only died on this boss 15 times. That's nothing, bro. That's rookie numbers. It always helps to keep things in perspective. Alright. That's probably only worth like 400 something, right? 718! Never mind. Giggity good old gumdrops, huh? I just know there were a bunch of good games coming up, even though memory is failing me, and I don't remember what they were. You know, we could start collecting scrap. Well, we do have the inventory space. We have a medium shredder, so all the small scrap we can pick up. I think that's medium scrap. What about a tire? Nope. Wait, will a medium shredder shred a tire? I don't even think we can, like, attach it to anything. No. Alright, let's do this the hard way. Let's just go answer our question real quick. You don't have to carry heavy items. You can just do this. I find it to be festa. We never put our shredder down. Let's do that. I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll try. All right, Chronos New Dawn. Oh, Hell Is Us. Hell Is Us is a game that I'm interested in. I think that could be really cool. I think Chronos New Dawn had my interest. I don't quite remember. All right, so that's a no for medium shred items. We're gonna need a large shredder for that. But I'm pretty sure we can't get a large shredder until we go to the next planet. Do we have 1500 yet? I do. Okay, so we can make what we need. Let's just get some smallish scrap. Oh, you know what? We're not gonna have to go to another planet. Well, that's gonna come down to whether or not we can get a trade platform before leaving this planet. If we can get a trade platform, we are not going to have to leave the planet. But I don't remember if a trade platform takes exochips or not. If they take exochips, we're going to have to leave the planet. That's an exo request platform. That's not what we're looking for. Oh, we don't have the trade platform. Okay. Alright, let's get our auto armor. Oops. And that took... That's a small printer thing, I think. Aluminum and graphite. Aluminum we have, graphites will be easy enough to get. Trade a brownie for a slice of pizza? Bro, that better be a bomb brownie. I just had some brownies yesterday, so I'm not really hankering for a brownie. Here, almost ran right past it. And by almost, I mean I completely did run right past it. No, put that back. Graphite. Yeah, Jamie, any interested in Hell Is Us? You made it the other way around. Well, I don't have a brownie anymore. How is Canadian pizza? Does the Ministry of Magic that you guys have in Canada even allow y'all to have? No, never mind. I'm thinking of the UK. Aluminum. I don't know. Supposedly Chicago claims they always got the best pizza. And I've had pizza from Chicago, and it was probably the worst pizza I've ever had. Yeah, Hell Is Us looks like... Looks like maybe it's closer to... Days Gone, maybe? That's kind of the vibe I got from it. Oh, we need a medium place to put this, huh? How do we work this thing? It wants us to store Did my character just fart? How does this work? Turn on. Can I give it something? Do something. I see circles on the ground. Maybe I have this backwards? Maybe this goes over there? No, it looks like it picks something up. And this, I go here? It counted. Now go away. It counted. Sweet. Oh, Nio 3. I don't know off the top of my head when Nio 3 comes out, which is sad because it doesn't really matter. I will walk around the neighborhood and offer to wash windows, wash cars. I will clean somebody's toilet to raise money for fucking Nio 3 if I have to. Honestly, Nio 3 is my priority buy no matter what. As far as games go, obviously, the mandatory shit like mortgage applies, but game-wise, Nio 3 is priority numero uno. I think that's this year. Oh, that is a really long platform, but why? You can't even use that middle section. What is the point? Huh. You don't do deep dish? Man, I love me some pizza crust. Like, thin crust is an out. That's a no for me. 2026 for Nio 3. Okay, well, that's good and bad. Bad because I gotta wait. Good because I gotta wait for money anyway. Okay, that gave us... Actually, I don't think that gave us another mission, did it? I thought I saw something about... Oh, stuffed storage. Print and fill a medium resource canister. A medium resource canister. Hold on, let's start at the top. Medium printer... Medium resource canister. Plastic and glass. And we need 2,000 bytes on top of that. What if Sandfall... You know, honestly, if Sandfall released Scarlet Nexus 2, I would still get Nio 3 because it still has Scarlet Nexus on it. And at some point, I would still have to hear that nasally ass, high-pitched, bitch-ass voice. And no thanks. Fuck that. No chance. God, I hate Scarlet Nexus. It's so bad. Okay, so we need 2,000 bytes for a medium storage canister, but that took plastic. Smelting furnace, we got the soil centrifuge. The chemistry lab is the next thing we need. However, that takes tungsten, which we don't have. Well, it doesn't matter who voices her. It matters who writes it. And I guess if Sandfall's writing it. But still, over Nio 3? Nah. Nope. No. Ah, trade platform. Takes an exochip. Okay, we are going to have to leave the planet. Is it the large printer that has ships? Buggies. VTOLs. Oh, crap. Rail cars. Recreational spheres. Maybe this? Auto extractor. Extra large stuff. Extra large platforms. Ah, landing pad. Aluminum and ceramic. Wow, that is actually super cheap. Wild Hearts. I thought Wild Hearts was already on Switch 2. Is it not? I thought that already happened. They're just trying to capitalize on Switch 2. As far as I know, EA still has no intention of actually working on the game and putting out new content. So that leads me to believe that they're just going to sell it on Switch 2, but not actually do anything with it, which sucks because I really enjoyed it. We played a lot of Wild Hearts on the stream. It was excellent. All things considered, I played way more Wild Hearts than I did Monster Hunter. Bro, that would be wild next. That would be absolutely wild. I don't dislike Mario. I dislike how much Mario there is. It's like a crutch for Nintendo. I think they're stifling their own creativity and innovation. That's just opinion. I know the Nintendo stands will literally let Nintendo do anything to them. Oh, wow. A small shuttle is only 2 aluminum. Bro, that's like nothing. 2 aluminum to make a whole space shuttle. All right, whatever. Well, that said, let's go find some more crafty research. You know what? Before we go anywhere, how about we spend just a minute and make some more trailers? I am going to assume that is going to come with an aluminum cost to it. Small printer printed the tractor, so I'm guessing the trailer. Oh, and 1 compound. Okay, fair. Fine. Ugh, seriously. Fine. Man, I can't. Is there even a slot I could. Congrats, you played yourself. Wait, what is that? Oh, it's a small. I've lost my damn mind. Yeah. I don't know how many trailers we can attach. We're about to find out. We're gonna go on an expedition. We're gonna go on an expedition and just find some stuff to research, scan stuff to get us research points because we just need bytes to get our space shuttle. All right, let's drive you somewhere where we can actually attach these things. Does it tell us how many we can have? 2 out of 4. Okay, cool. So we just got to make 1 more and actually 2 more. Come on. Trailer. Another one. But, you know, I have no intention of buying a Switch 2, or any Nintendo products, so I honestly can't spend too much time complaining about them because I made the decision long ago I wasn't giving Nintendo any more money. So, all in all, it's kind of a moot point, right? Train link, 4 out of 4. Okay, so we don't have to make another. Let's just clear out the stuff in our backpack. Do we need a packager? I don't think we need a packager at the moment. Actually, you know what? We got this beautiful landing platform where we've been stocking all of our crap, so might as well just keep growing the pile. Come on, guy. Anything on the gun? Yep, I got some resin. We don't need any materials for this expedition. If anybody is curious about the game, it's Astroneer. I think this game came out in like 2016. If you're just looking for a cozy, crafty game, this is it. There's no hostile enemies other than some vicious plants. It's super cool. I don't have the DLC, so unfortunately I can't check that out. This might actually, in fact, still be on sale on PSN. I'm not sure. I got it for like super duper cheap. Like 5 or under, I think. Even full price, I don't think this game is much. Yeah. Come on, just turn a little bit. Oh, nice. Here's 2 right here. Nice. It's working out nicely already. Nice chill music. Nice chill game. It's like No Man's Sky light. Oh, not... Oh, whoa, no way. There's a freaking storage chest right over there, too. Unfortunately, unless we find some dynamite on the planet, we're going to have to leave the planet. Yeah, I mean, that's just it. We're going to have to leave the planet before we can make dynamite. It'd be amazing if we found some, but I don't think it's going to happen. Let's see. This one's power operated. But it's got to be a certain power level. I don't know if 1 power is going to cut it. Man. Fine. My little generator's a little too much for my tractor. Alright, come on. Ah, boo. Man, we tried. We could always go back and... It looks like 1 more would do it, but do I really want to go all the way back? This is on Game Pass? Well, there you go. For you Xboxers out there, Astroneer is on Game Pass. Yeah, Mr. Moore, it's... As you can see, it's just a super chill, crafty kind of game. Take it easy. Move at your own pace. It's got a creative mode as well if you just want to build some stuff. All right, man, we're loaded and ready to go. This should get us to where we need to be. What we'll do is we'll get our buggy and go drive around and just find some stuff to scan manually. Because doing it this way is just gonna take a little bit longer. We don't really have what we need power-wise to make an... I guess we could make another... Bro, this... Come on now. Oh, don't fall down the hill. We could make another research station, but I don't have the power required to run more than one. Which I guess begs the question, couldn't you just make some more power? Yeah, probably. We also have a medium generator, which would go crazy too. Shredder, let's just... We should really make another platform just for the shredder. You know what? We don't even need the shredder right now because we don't have a trade platform to use with it. So, kind of I keep doing that. It's empty. Put it away. Pick up the water. There you go. If anybody's watching and you like the stream, you know, I guess it's a good time to mention, you know, drop a sub. I'd love to have more people around hanging out with us. Don't be intimidated by the mod wall. These 3 have been around for a long time. I've been streaming a very long time. Don't let my audience size fool you. I've been around quite some time. What? Disconnected. Why? And if Twitch is more your thing, I'm on Twitch too. Exact same username. Easy to find. Easy to find. You're barely a mod. What do you mean? Like every night we have that bot come in trying to sell the cheapest viewers, the best viewers, and you get to smack them down. The Glitch Walker edition is 20% off. How much is the DLC? I never bothered to look because I don't have the money one way or the other. Right. We were going to go scan stuff. That's what we're doing. That's what we were doing. Let's get our generator. Set it to the buggy. The buggy is good. And then we get on the buggy and we go. Let's go! Into the ditch. Come on. Seriously? What do you mean flip? It was at a 90-degree angle. Whatever. Whatever. Let's go this way. Carolyn, go toward the light. Oh my god, the buggy is so... I like the buggy because it's speedy, but oh my god, is it so bouncy. It is just stupid bouncy. Let's hang up on everything. Oh, that's not bad. $10. Oh, any? There's a little bit. There's a power item there, but do I want it? Do I need it? No. I would definitely encourage anybody that is thinking about jumping into this game. If you're just actually, Mr. Morris, did you say you just downloaded it? Just take the tractor and the battery or something and just go explore, because all these little debris areas can have items in it. Like the first debris we found had a medium solar panel on it, which is huge just starting out. In fact, we found a medium solar and a medium wind, like right up immediately. It was crazy. I said we were going to go out looking for stuff to scan, and I'm just bypassing all the stuff to scan. I think the planets are pretty much small enough that you could completely circle them if you saw fit. I don't know how long it would take. I am so curious if anybody has taken the time to completely strip mine an entire planet down to the very core. I'd be very curious to know if anyone has seen that done. If one of my kids comes in here, I'm going to tell him to bring us the kitten. I demand le floof. Well, there's also medium-sized research stuff, but we're not in the tractor. Actually, the tractor probably would have been better to bring along. Oh well. Like I say, hindsight 2020. We'll have to get to powering that thing up sooner or later. I don't think this planet had very high power requirements to bring one of those online. Oh, don't do it! Don't do it! You know, we could also be looking for scrap in the caves. Honestly, caves would probably be better. Actually, that's clay. No. There's a lot of stuff you don't need to get in the wild, like clay, because you can just use the centrifuge to get it, and you don't really need ceramic before you have the centrifuge. You might need ceramic to make the centrifuge, but again, you just go in a cave. It's so easy to get. Oh, we don't even have a power plug on our buggy. Our backpack doesn't have a power cable, does it? No, we just got our mission log and our... What's this thing even called? It didn't even tell us. Yeah, me too, man. I love a good cozy game. I recommend this. I recommend Bear and Breakfast. What else have we played that's been super cozy? No Man's Sky is always a good cozy game. It's got a peaceful mode attached, bro. It's got a creative mode now. It's also got a hardcore mode if that's your thing. You know what? I'm looking at an empty backpack and some copper. Copper's a great thing to take to new planets. Because copper is not one of those materials available everywhere. Oh, okay. I guess it was just that little bit. Oh, well. Every little scan helps. Hold up. We got 1,200. What do we need? 15. Okay, we're well on our way. Dark Souls 2 pretty cozy. I heard Demon Souls is pretty cozy. I heard the original Ninja Gaiden is pretty cozy. Right alongside Ghosts and Goblins. And the original Ghostbusters for NES was pretty cozy too. The NES had a lot of cozy games. I think the mountains... Hold up. No, I wanted planets. Alright, so Spherolite and Malachite. Okay. So that's our copper material. Yeah, we're not getting iron or tungsten on this planet. Again, unless maybe it can spawn in research stations, I don't really want to put the amount of time required into checking that out, just based on the fact that it's already 7 o'clock. I only got like a little less than an hour to go. Whoa, don't. You can make it. Sometimes your buggy can pull you out of a tough situation. Like so. I don't want ravines. Ooh, wait, maybe I do. Do I want to bother for some graphite? No, I don't. Because again, that graphite's another thing you can just get from your soil centrifuge. Soil subterfuge. Oh no, oh crap. Pull through! You can not do it. Oh no! Oh hell. Whatever. You know what? It's free stuff to scan. Oh! Cave ones are significantly more worth it. Okay. Cave ones are worth 3 times surface. Some of the stalacs out of our way. They're the bane of trying to drive underground. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's get out of here. I'm gonna come to the caves for all this. Gotta dig your way out because we fell in a pit. Fell too far and way too fast. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Lame. Bloop. If there's any rookies to this game, never go looking for a cave entrance. Just make your own. It never takes very long to find a cave system because cave systems are extremely prevalent in this game. They're everywhere. Looks like I'm blowing up confetti. There we go. We free. Some rocks out of our way. Rocks out of the way. What is that noise I'm hearing? It shouldn't have been our vehicle, we heard. Maybe it is our buggy. I just figured we were a little too far away to hear it. Or maybe there's a stuck sound. I don't know. Back home we go. Oh! Don't do it again. When in doubt, level it out. Yeah, maybe we got a stuck sound. Do I dare try to drive this through the forest? Yeah, sure, why not? Come on. Should have known. This would be so not a problem when you have the large rover. You just attach a paver and a drill to it at the same time. A nice medium soil container on the back, and then you just pave your way through everything. Great way to get to the core of the planet, too, if anybody's wondering. I don't remember driving this far away, but I guess we did. And we did not find anything, by the way. We found no debris fields, no dynamite, no nothing. Crap. Ah, there we go. We're almost there. I put my beacons down too, just for fun. The beacons, I think, will help more for when we make our shuttle and take off. I guess we could make a landing pad. It's pretty cheap to make a landing pad. It's super cheap to make a space shuttle. We were just wandering around getting some bits so we can get our shuttle and go to the next planet. Oh, don't do it! No. I know how to drive, I swear. It's the buggy. What are we going to take to our new planet? We're going to take one thing of tethers, a power source or two, and maybe a compound. All right, good. Now let's get our small shuttle. Oh no, we also need the booster. It's the solid fuel thruster. That's 500. Okay, cool. We're good. We just got to hang out for a second. We'll get that. In the interim, we are going to need a large printer. Oh crap, we moved our... I think that's going to cost us 3 compound. You know what? Let's just go get 3 compound from somewhere. We crossed lots and lots of compound. Planet surface was actually quite littered with it. There we go. Easy peasy. We'll get some organic while we're here too. Why not? Whenever you get to a new planet, just absolutely load up on carbon and resin because you're going to need a lot. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's because I got a small generator on my back. And it's just been churning away, eating this or... Oh. I see. Okay. Sure. I thought we just had like this audio glitch and we were just hearing our buggy. Now I got a generator on my back for some freaking reason. Large printer. 3 compound. Yeah, buddy. We'll need to make a platform for this baby too. Once we get to a new planet, we're going to have to expand as well. I guess I could move all my printers elsewhere. Perhaps over here. Wouldn't it be cool if 3D printers actually worked that fast? That'd be amazing. I don't know, maybe high quality ones do, or government ones. The secret government ones. All right, there we go. We got more than 500. Look, solid fuel sustain. Oh, this is where we need the resin. Put away the compound, and then we work on. Wait, do we have 3 resin? Close. Or miscellaneous stockpile of goods and junk. No need to take the bogey. Just might as well go back with a full load. The only reason our battery's running out is because we have the drill mod on. And yeah, it's gonna take too long. Let's go. I'm a patient man, I swear. One of these days I need to add the available sounds up from the bot into the YouTube description. I will try my best to work on that this weekend because there's a lot of sounds y'all can play too. I Who's making a platform? Yes, 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 yes. No, put that back. There we go. Large platform B. Probably the most common platform. The most common of platforms. Where are we gonna put Mr. Large Printer though? Believe it or not, I am actually trying to stay organized. I could move all my printers over here. Nah, I kind of intended that place to be the power branch. You know, a lot of people rag on Dark Souls 2, but after playing Demon Souls and the first Dark Souls, I admittedly didn't think 2 was too bad. If I'm thinking of the right one. Was that the one with like the swamp village that everybody hates? I can't even think of the name of it. Was that 2 or was that a different one? I guess we could put... Yeah, we might as well just put our printer over here. It's going to be a little bit before we get the trade platform or anything. And our large printer can... There's no harm in it just being out here on its own. Oh, that that lined up a lot better than I anticipated. We're not really trying to line things up to be perfect, but when they do line up really perfectly, that's sweet. Alright, a large printer. We needed 2 aluminum for a small shuttle. That sounds correct to me. Stop it. Correct-ish. I don't think we need a landing pad for the small shuttle. I don't think you need a landing pad at all to use the shuttles. I think it just kind of comes down to knowing where you can land. I did put a beacon down. Hopefully we can see that from orbit, because you can burn through fuel pretty quick if you don't remember where you landed. But this should show up from orbit, so we should be able to land here. Which I guess also raises the question that we need to clear some crap out, huh? Hang on. What printer do we need for the solid fuel thruster? That must be a small printer thing. Solid fuel thruster. Aluminum and ammonium. I think there's actually some aluminum over here. As we wander off without an oxygen source. The most brilliant of space explorers just wander off without an oxygen. Don't know if y'all knew that historical fact or not. As much as we can get before we die painfully and alone in space. Alright, that's probably as much as we can get. Wait a minute. Look at that. Very nice. Man, you can't beat that. Just go out looking for material, and within walking distance, found a whole nother wind turbine. Amazing. In fact, we can replace one of these batteries with it, because these things generate... Oh, crap. Let's reassess. You produce 1.5. That's not bad. Let's put you there. And it's not like we couldn't just make another platform for our power farm. What the hell were we doing? Oh, right. Small printer. Aluminum, okay. Aluminum, dum da dum dum. Aluminum, dum da dum dum dum. Aluminum, bum ba dum bum. Perfect. Okay, so we got our small shuttle, and we are soon to have our thruster, and then we can do a little bit of prep and blast off. I think our next goal is tungsten. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Tungsten. Unpack. And unpack. Bloop. Now we probably should move the box first, but see, I like that we can pick up a large shuttle, but we cannot pick up our buggy. That's weird, right? Buggy? Like, we can pick up the seat, but we cannot pick up the buggy. Ginormous shuttle? No problem. Buggy? No. Forget about it. Forget about it. Perfect. That's a great place for my shuttle. Great place. Right in the middle of the junk pile. And we are also going to need an oxygenator, right? Sure. I'm not sure why, though. No, it's my platform producing oxygen. Okay. That's going to be a small printer thing. Aluminum ceramic. Okay, cool. Easy peasy. Actually, I think we're out of aluminum. Which is quite solvable. Oh, nice. Our research scanner has gone through everything already. We got any attached to that? Nope, we got some compound. We're not at the stage yet where we really need to get organized. Once we can make plastic, once we have the chem lab, our storage situation will get a little better because we can start making the resource containers, which is a big step up from what we're doing. Which is just, you know, the best storage solution. Depending on how you look at it, it's the best storage solution ever. Just throw it on the ground. We could also just go dig a pit, and that can be our resource container. It is an option. All right. As far as I know, we can take off to wherever we want once we get into space. Okay, so De Solo has wolframite. I think that is what gives us tungsten. Tungsten, yes, wolframite. So we could go to De Solo. It's found in caves. That's good, because caves are easy to explore. We could go to Calidor, which has malachite and wolframite. But we don't really, we don't need malachite. Getting the sulfur would be nice, because that would help us get the dynamite. But that requires the atmosphere station and the chemistry station, which I think both actually take tungsten. Hang on. Dang it. Come on, buttons. Work with me. Let's see. Chem lab, ceramic, glass, tungsten, and 1600 bits. Okay. So if we go to Calidor, they have tungsten there. Great. Atmosphere condenser takes iron. Crap. So we need iron and tungsten are going to be the next two big players. Maybe we don't fly off to De Solo. Hold on. Can we get iron and tungsten somewhere? Lithium and titanite. No, we don't need titanium. Hematite is what gives us iron and lithium. Iron and titanium. Atrox, for some reason, has no notable resources, but all the gases you could possibly want. Alright, so we cannot get iron and tungsten in the same place, which is okay. It just means we need to make 2 stops. We got to go to I'm thinking we go to Calidor and set up shop because that has sulfur. Sola has no gases. So we stop in Calidor. And then we hit... This place has methane. This place has argon. Either one for hematite. I'm not too worried about lithium. If I remember right, there's not a lot of uses for lithium outside of just like batteries, but you don't really need batteries early. Maybe some people like making batteries. I don't know. I've never really needed them much. I just kind of use them as I find them. Okay, Glacio, and then I guess we'll go to Glacio because we can find hematite on the surface. Sounds great. All right, we have a plan of action at least. This, of course, is all going to happen after we make the oxygenator. All right, let's take our aluminum. Okay, this thing does not have any slots whatsoever. Okay, so that's going to be only oxygenator. Crap. And a ceramic. Okay. Forgot about the ceramic piece. Yeah, I wouldn't ever really go hunting for clay. Just use your soil centrifuge because it's very generous with the clay. Same thing for resin, honestly. I shouldn't have gone looking for resin. I should have just used this. You could put 2 canisters into this thing, so it could just pump you out six clay pretty quick. If the wind starts blowing, of course. We never took our generator off of the buggy, which is parked here. We give it a little extra oomph. You just hear it speed up. Come on, wind. All right, that's why I had the batteries attached. I remember now. All right, we still can. Boop. Boop. Oh, now the wind picks up. Screw you, wind. Might as well have extra ceramic. I don't think there's any use whatsoever for plain clay. Yeah, one thing I would love if they added to this game is just go the full base building, like floors and walls. That'd be great. Maybe that's something that comes with the DLC. I don't know, but I legit would just like to build a full up fortress. That would be incredible. I like to build. I just like to build, you know. Building is fun. But again, this game came out in 2016, so they're probably done with it. I don't know when the DLC released. There's a lot to unpack here. Stop it! Just pick that up. That's all I wanted. You actually don't have to walk around it. It'll click into place on its own. Was that a mission to make a shuttle? Yes. And really good rewards. We get a field shelter and an infinity generator. And again, you can never have enough RTGs. You just can't. Do I want to take the field? You know what? It's a small package, and we can fit it on our back. Let's take it. It's a small package. What did we just get? All right, so tungsten will give us a medium generator, which I'm not worried. Oh, it's the schematic for it. That's fine, because medium generators, you can actually find those in caves pretty easy. Gather lithium. All right, can my cursor get off of something so I can actually read that? We can't get the medium resource canister till we got plastic. Place a shelter on another planet and a landing pad on another planet. Yeah, we can't do shelters yet. I'm pretty sure shelters take silicone? I was just going to go with that. I think they take silicone, which is a little harder to make. Produce scrap on a trade platform. We can't do that yet. Activate a gateway chamber. That's worth 1,000 bytes. You know what? I don't know what the power requirement for that happens to be. We'd need a medium platform to use the medium. You know what? We could use the... Okay, I think we have a plan. I think we might actually be able to do this. Where did I throw that medium generator? We did have one, didn't we? Yeah, here we go. We're gonna need a carbon to power it. So let's make let's make 2 carbons. Someone before we 7:30. I think we'll make it before we take off. Please, somebody remind me to pick up this field shelter if I forget to do it. We're no, we're not going to need that. Let's just go ahead and put that right there. We're not going to need the whole kit caboodle. Actually, you know what? We're not going to need all that. We really just need the generator on there. You're cooking. I expect you to remember, sir. Again, we'll get around to picking all this stuff up, so all you OCD people can relax. We will eventually get organized-ish. Don't set that bar too high. Smelt it, baby. Yes, please. Okay, great. Last touch. Power. Okay, great. Let's go. Whoa. Let's go see if we can power this thing up. With the medium generator, I think we might actually pull it off. I think the first planet was pretty light. Pretty light on the power requirement to activate this thing. There's 5? 6, maybe, around the planet? I don't quite remember. In my opinion, it's not crazy useful to power them all. They let you teleport all around the planet by using them, but unless you like have stuff there, maybe I'm missing part of their utility. But just warping around the planet doesn't seem super helpful. Unless you have things in place. I guess we could have came here for all our scrap, huh? I think we looted this place already. At least all the useful stuff, yeah. That looks like it's all scrap crap. It's all scrap trap. I guess we could start off with just the generator. Alright, we got an empty container. We can change that quite rapidly. Just fill it up without reservation. And then we just make this place a little easier to get to. if we hit the right button. We don't want to make it too steep. That'll work. Better work. Alright, let's see if we're able to strike this off the list. My hope is just that the generator by itself will be sufficient, but find out. Oh wow, it'll definitely be enough because that's just off the RTG. Unless the generator was packing a lunch. Oh yeah, easy, low power requirement. The last planet though, I had to build like a whole fort all on its own to get that thing powered up. Nanu. Shwaba. And again, this thing will let you teleport around any of the nodes that you have active. As far as I know, the core as well. I guess you could use it to get in and out of the core easily, or at least out of the core, because getting out of the core is a pain. Getting into the core is a pain too. Now that I think about it, digging down to the core isn't difficult, but actually getting to the core is a huge pain. Because as you get to the center of the planet, the gravity just goes poof. And it inverts, if you land on anything, it inverts the gravity and it sticks you to that surface, and it gets very disorienting. I just kind of got in the habit of falling invertedly to where I needed to be. That's kind of the best way to describe how I actually get to the center of the core. There's probably an easier way, if anybody knows, but that's just kind of how I do it. Alright, well that is an MC. That is a quest off the list. That generator can just keep on running, because I only wanted the 1,000. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Reward me. Activate a planet's core. That'll get us another infinity generator and 2,000 bits. Honestly, unless you just really need that, it's just a lot easier to wait until you have the large rover, the paver, and the drill. Because then you could just pave and drill down to the core, up and down anytime you like. That's my opinion. If you can absolutely, at this point in the game, which is still super early, haven't even left the planet, you can absolutely go down to the core if you wanted to. You can totally do that. And you can totally activate the core. Very, very possible. Not overly difficult either. I just do not remember what we need to activate this core. Okay, we got our generators and a couple batteries. We got our space shuttle. We're going to... Not Glacio. We're going to... Calidor? That sounds right. Going to Calidor. Gonna get this. Calidor is not going to have copper. Right? No, it is going to have copper. It is not going to have spherolite, which isn't a problem because that only makes zinc. And zinc is not used in a lot. I don't think it's going to be something we need, even honestly, I don't think we're going to need it this stream or next. But our main goal at the moment is just that, well, that's in the mountains though. we were going to go to Calidor for the sulfur. Once we were able to make our... You know what? Okay, so that changes the plan. Because we have to have iron to make the atmosphere... I can't ever remember what it's called. Let's call it the gas generator. So we need tungsten and iron. And I think tungsten would be easier found in caves than it would in mountains. Because mountains you got to drive around and find, and then not only do you got to find the mountains, you got to find the material in the mountains. Versus caves, things are usually kind of like everywhere you look. All right, to the solo it is. We are off to the solo. I picked it up. Thanks, Nex. Solo is packing copper. Actually, it's packing the exact same thing as our current planet. Okay, cool. Wait, hold up. Spherolite and malachite. It doesn't have... Okay, it's copper. We got to take some copper with us. Man, I'm all over the place. We have some of that, though, right? Copper, yes. Do we have one more? Doesn't actually look like it. I thought I had more copper than that. We haven't actually used any copper. Was it maybe a tad? What did we do with our other medium storage? Man, I've moved stuff around. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's actually nothing on that. I guess that's a good cue that we can just go put it over here for the rest of our crap and at least put stuff on it, right? Yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. Do I want to go find some more copper before we go? I only have 2 slots available. I'm going to say let's take some laterite instead. Because I don't think we'll need copper right away. But we will totally need aluminum before we need copper. The small shuttle, unfortunately, doesn't come with any storage whatsoever, so it's what you can fit on your back. All right, we got our 3 infinite generators. We got copper. We got a field shelter. Honestly, I think that's the best we can do. I think that's all we're going to need. Yeah, let's do it. We only got 4 launches. Okay, so pretty much the small shuttle is going to get us there and back, and that's it. Launch to another planet. One cool thing about this game is you can go to any of the planets. Like, we do not have to go to the solo right now. We can go to whatever one we want to, which is cool. So if you don't want to go to the next planet in the chain, you do not have to. If you wanted to go to Glacio and load up on iron and come back, you go for it. Actually, that's not a bad... It's not a bad strategy, honestly, just to go to whatever planet you want to go to. You could just take 2-3 packs of tethers, go after some iron, come on back, because there is iron all over Glacio. The only cost really is just the fuel thruster. But we are after a Wolframite Fest. We're going to go get our Wolframite, maybe establish maybe a little bit of a base, and then come back. What is this for? Natural sites. Let's see if we can't find a landing pad. Sometimes you can find a pre-established landing pad, which isn't a bad thing either, because there's a lot of scrap around, and usually at least a thing or two that you can actually use. Nothing. No landing pad at all, huh? Nope. Alright, well, let's make it easy. Yeah, you definitely... Again, next, this is co-op. If you ever wanted to play, you totally can. I'd be happy to play some Astroneer with you. But yeah, it actually comes with a lot of suits that you don't have to unlock. You just use them like right away. But a lot of the stuff I unlocked, not a lot, but some of the stuff I unlocked, which you just get by, it tells you how to do it. I like this one because it reminds me of BioShock, and I like this one because it reminds me of Outer Wilds. I think we're already using the conductor. Yeah, you got suits, you got visors. That didn't actually seem to... Maybe it's because my because my suit? Yeah, it's got it. Maybe it's my palette because I'm using the galactic palette. Yeah, these are all mainly solid colors. But I got the Galacticus one, and I was like, you know what? That's kind of nice. I'm gonna use it. Oh, I got hats. I have no hats, and I have no masks. Nor am I sure how to obtain them. Huh. Alright, well fortunately our oxygenator attached to our shuttle provides us a little bit. Unfortunately, we are, of course, in a crater. So, numero uno, we gotta clear some space. We're just gonna dig out. Dig us a nice ramp out, so we know, just, we need space. We need space, man. You can level it off using a thruster. That's generally pretty level. Or it's at least a good place to start to level off your base. And the rest kind of has to follow. All right. Actually, let's do it this way. Yeah, it might be too steep. I think that's too steep. We got carried away. A little bit less. It's okay if we have a longer ramp. The ladies like the longer ramps, fellas. So just take it easy. Yeah, I like it. Let me just do a little cleanup. What I did forget to bring is tethers. Oopsie. We don't even really need our field shelter because the space shuttle provides the oxygen. We need compound for tethers. There's resin. Oh, nice. Compound. Very close by. Cool. That said, next order of business is to get into the caves and start getting what we came here for. Which is wolframite? Wolframite? I don't know how you say it. And little by little, we advance. Something I would suggest for this game is just... It's a lot like Skyrim. It's super easy to get wildly distracted. You'll see it happen to me very often. Set a goal. Pick a mission, set a goal, and, focus on it. Otherwise, 6 hours will go by and you'll be like, what did I get done? And the answer is nothing, because you get distracted. Did I pick the one place on the planet that doesn't readily have a cave? I think I did. I think this place is not as deep as the other planets because it's more of a moon than it is a planet. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, we're still a little steep because we can't sprint up. Ah, damn it. I didn't want to... this honestly is just a case for why I should just go ahead and make some tethers and drop some stuff off, because we're going to need these materials on this planet eventually. We'll drop the batteries off too, just because they're nice to haves. Oh, the field shelter actually provides 0.5 power. We could drop that off here too. You know, it's not a big deal. I've never had gear disappear. You're totally fine to leave whatever you want anywhere you want. Like it's not gonna disappear. There's no aliens. Nobody's gonna come take anything from you. What time we got? We got 7:52. We got 8 minutes to do as much as possible, and then I gotta bounce. Again, if there's anybody watching that isn't subbed up, feel free. You don't have to naturally, but it is very helpful when people sub to the stream and everything. If I can get my partner status back, honestly, I would probably come back to primarily streaming on YouTube. I am on Twitch also, exact same username. What am I doing? See what I mean about getting distracted? We were making tethers. Tethers. There we go, tethers. But can I make a stealth archer? There wouldn't be anything for you to stealth archer. Again, there are no enemies. There's some hostile plants, but that is it. No hostile aliens. I am genuinely surprised we haven't hit a cave. We're probably passing right through one, just at the one spot where it isn't, where it's just wall. Oh, there we go. See, doesn't take much. This just goes back to my pro tip: don't ever go looking for a cave entrance. Just make your own. I always have cave entrances just built into my base. Ah, wrong button. Wrong button, wrong setting. Look, I just want to level this off, okay? That's all I wanted. Make it buggy friendly for when the time comes that we have a buggy here. Alright, sweet. Now let's reconnect. Tethers are always helpful when you first get to a planet. Unless you happen to have a large shuttle, in which case you can take a buggy with you. Seems like we're actually in the second layer of cave, because second layer of cave usually has these difficult to navigate areas. Alright, can we see any of what we need? That is a negative. So begins the great hunt. We don't need a lot of tungsten. We just need really enough to make our crafting stations. And that would be amazing. Oh, also, other planet research things give a lot more bytes. And these are almost 100 apiece. Blow these up before we accidentally blow ourselves up, which happens. No? There we go. I do appreciate that these actually give level surfaces. It makes it a lot easier to cave here than other places. Okay, I know I said... Oh, it's that. I know I said there's no enemies, but I am hearing some weird stuff right now. Candyman, y'all. Good stuff. And again, if y'all have played Astroneer and you got some, you know, pro tips like shortcut commands or something like that for PS5, I am all about learning some new stuff too. Resin. Resin's always nice, but it's not what we're after. That is still laterite, I think. We're just looking for the wolfy stuff. The good stuff, the wolfy stuff. Admittedly, it would not be difficult to go and just set up shop on the surface and just make a tractor just so we can get around and have a supply of oxygen. And I'd like to say also that I'm just too lazy to do it, but it's actually the opposite of being lazy. It's making things more difficult by not doing it. But hey, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Ooh. Tethers. It would be cool if we found another vein of compound though, because we're already through one set of tethers. There are many things we can do to make this journey easier. And one of those would be to just suck it up, make a printer, make a tractor. Super easy. It's like, what, two aluminum? Get out of here, hostile planet. Ain't nobody talking to you. Anything? So we just picked the one cave on the whole planet that ain't got nothing? I call shenanigans. Ah! I keep hitting the button too slow. There's usually not materials in the crevasses. That's why I'm not checking them. Show me some compound. Compound 47. Bueller? Anybody? Stuff? Things? Materials? Nothing? Actually, yeah, that looks good rampish. And that was our last tether. Down to the wire now, babies. Down to the wire. I would very much like to not fall in that pit. That would probably be lethal. Get enough from the old soil canister to finish closing up the pit. Wow, we haven't seen anything but resin down here. Well, laterite too, but we don't really need aluminum at the moment. Yeah, I'm just getting the feeling we should just go ahead and properly set up camp on the surface. Just trying to avoid it. But again, it definitely seems like we... Oh, ow! We're dead. I thought those were just more of the explodey ones. They were not. They were not the explodey ones. They were the spiky pokey ones. Fortunately, oh. About to die from fall damage. I wonder how much of this we can just... Ow, those are spiked. The answer is we are not going to slide that far. Oh man, it's 8 o'clock. Let's get our stuff and then I got to wrap it up. Oh, not this time. There's nothing attached to that. There's no point in even getting that. This way. God, if only I had marked my trail and knew where to go. If only that was a thing. If only. If I didn't have a bunch of those infinite generators, I wouldn't be particularly concerned about dying. However, what happened to my backpack? Yo, look. It just... What in the world? Wait. What? Where? Stop! That's weird. It just piled all my stuff up? I've never seen it do that. Is it because I died a second time? So... I don't know why. Stop it! Oh my god. Just pick it up. Thank you. Is that everything? 3 generators, soil canister. Didn't we drop our batteries off on the surface? I think we did. If so, that's everything? Drill mod? Boost mod? Yeah, I think we're good. This adventure was terrible. We found nothing down here. We're gonna have to try and cave somewhere else. Because again, we're on the second layer of the cave system, and we're way better off finding stuff on the initial layer of cave. Or maybe this is just the planet's cave system. I don't know. We'll come back and we'll have a buggy. We'll make a buggy or a tractor, and we'll try again. It's a little too steep for foot traffic, but it'll be just fine for a tractor. Then again, instead of going up, we could always go down further. That's also a very viable solution. Alright, squishy people, I'm going to save and quit this bad boy. Today's Wednesday. Wednesday, yes. So we will be back Friday on Twitch. Exact same username on Twitch if anyone is interested in watching over there. And we will either play some Astroneer, we will continue with this, or we'll play some Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, which is also a lot of fun. It's I guess we can't use the word cozy for Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, but it is fun. It's fun, like Astroneer. It's just not the same brand of cozy fun of Astroneer. But I appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out with us. Next, Medros, Mr. Moore, anybody hanging out there just watching the stream. Seriously, thanks for being here. It's just great. Again, don't be afraid to chat. Don't be scared of the mod wall. Unless you're acting a fool, you won't get smitten. Though I can't promise, because next is a wild card. Just, all that good stuff. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Definitely appreciate it. Anybody that joined in on the stream, appreciate you being here too. Lurking is absolutely a great way to support the stream. I've been doing just Wednesdays on YouTube. 6 to 8 Eastern Standard Time. If things go a little more successful on YouTube, I might expand the amount of days that I'm over here. Or if things get super successful over on Twitch, I might expand the days I do over there. But as it is, I do Monday, Tuesday, and Friday on Twitch, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock Eastern. And then Wednesdays, I'm just spending here posting kitty videos and doing the Wednesday streams. So, again, last thanks. Thanks, everybody, for coming out, hanging with me. Love y'all. Subscribe, like, follow on Twitch, and be safe out there. Hope to see everybody Friday for some more Astroneer. Peace, y'all. Have a great one.